So let's start with why mums' backs hurt. Starting with pregnancy. As pregnancy progresses, we are carrying an ever-increasing load. Physics lesson moment. Load is not the same as weight. The load effect depends on how you carry that weight, how your body has to adapt to carry it. Example, a non-pregnant person may have 30 extra pounds on her body, but not all that weight is being carried by the ligaments that hold her uterus in place. That weight is not all bearing down upon her pelvic floor. So our body is literally shaped according to how we carry our loads. Pregnancy doesn't cause poor alignment or posture, but our alignment habits will be exaggerated with the extra load of pregnancy, and that's when we get pain. If your body is not stacked in a position that means it can work right, then you could be exercising to keep those body parts in the wrong place. Pregnancy and mothering involves carrying a lot of weights, often in the same repetitive or prolonged positions, awkward, uncomfortable positions that if we don't easily shift from, so like feeding our baby. I can remember struggling to breastfeed in the early weeks. And once she was latched on, it didn't matter how uncomfortable or unbalanced or stiff I was not moving. Sound familiar? And even if we don't totally notice it at the time, how many times have you stayed rigid in one position, feeding your baby, holding a sleeping baby or sleeping child, willing a baby or a toddler to fall asleep or stay asleep? And then there's carrying our babies and children. One hip stuck out to support, both hips thrust forward, ribs out in front to form a shelf to take the weight. Oh, and then there's car seats. They're ever a more back unfriendly thing to carry than an infant car seat. And then of course there's kicking the car door shut with the car seat hanging from one elbow, and the other kid runs in the opposite direction, so you lunge to grab him, and the phone's under your ear, and you're trying to find the door key, and you need to pee. I know you've been there.